Hey guys, welcome to another New World video. In today's video, I wanted to talk about making coin. This is a topic that refuses not to come up in any conversation, in any of the comment sections on any of my videos. Anywhere we talk about New World, we will see comments from people asking how they can make coin. And of course, if you search YouTube right now, you will find hundreds of videos covering it. I've even fallen into the trap a few times sharing ways I have used to make coin in an attempt to help. And recently I've noticed the message is increasing again. And as per usual, we are seeing the YouTube videos being posted again on how you should. And they all are the same. Mine stone, cut green wood, make charcoal. Advice really never changes. The issue with making any gold making guide though is that many people will watch it, then think they have found the ticket to making all the coin in the world, and log in and start doing one of those activities that were listed. And then once a growing number start doing them, what happens of course? The profit margin starts shrinking because more people are producing more and more of that item. So the reality is these gold guides don't really work. Well, that's not exactly correct. They do work. If you take the concept that was provided to you in the video and then abstractly apply it to your play. Then yes, they will make you coin. But the issue is people tend to not do that. They just reproduce what they see. Also, people skim videos. This is an issue, but it's how things are. So in this video, I will try my very best to explain how I make coin. Not by showing you what exactly to farm or where to farm it, but instead by showing you the methods I use and the tools available to you. By doing this, I hope to answer the question of how to make coin in New World for you in a more sustainable and permanent way. So to begin, for me, one of the most important things when wanting to make coin consistently is your tools. First, you will want luck. That is very important. Some believe it isn't anymore, but I disagree. Getting more rares, even though they don't hold the value that they once did. If you farm something like Ironhide, for example, in a large farming session, you'll get roughly 300 to 500 rare tier 5 hides in the process. Another and probably more important thing to have is a 600 gear score tool. Yes, it'll be an investment, but when you're getting started, don't worry about bests in slot. You can pick up a decent attunement tool for 5,000 coin or so, and they will pay for themselves in only a few hours. So it's definitely worth the investment. With almost every gather action you perform, you will make one coin because of the value of the motes. This, when applied to hyssop or greenwood or something you can gather very quickly, will add up very fast, virtually doubling your income. And the next and final tool that every player should use or learn to use will be a good resource map. Using one of these can completely change how you farm, increasing your coin income, double or even triple for your time played. So after you've decided on the primary thing you're wanting to farm, it's always a good idea to head to your favorite resource map website. For this example, we'll be using Eternum.gg. So lately I've been running my Reekwater Squirming Vine chest run, but this run, as you know, relies heavily on RNG. So there are times I'll get 4 or even 5 squirming vines, but there are many more times where I'll get nothing. Well, what I like to do is then add things to my run. And yes, this makes it a not 100% efficient, amazing chest run, but what it does become is a much more consistently profitable chest run, and a lot less boring. So what we'll do is go to the nodes tab here at the top of the website. Then we will add ironwood, I don't know, wireweave or a calcum, whatever you may want to add. You see, now all of these valuable items show up, and you see how many were on the route I was running anyhow, that I would have probably seen if I had deviated a little bit from my route. Now the next step, to make this even better, is to install the EternumMap.gg app on my PC. What this now does is then shares my location on the map with the online page. And check this out. Now you can load it up on your phone or second monitor and track your location in relation to the nodes as you run the route. Such an amazingly handy feature that will make your runs generate more coin than you could ever have imagined. And on a much simpler level, you can apply this to your decision making if you're farming something like greenwood as well. As everyone knows, we are overrun with bots. Sometimes it gets better and sometimes it feels worse. But the reality is they are here to stay, I think. So how do you get around that? Well, really the only way is to be first. The bots follow a route and we will not. So when choosing where we're going to be farming our stone or greenwood or whatever uncontested common resource we'll be farming, first we'll look at the resource map and filter other more rare resources. And again, we will, for example's sake, stick to ironwood and weirdwood, but you can set it to whatever you like. The point is you will see all of these nodes. They are surrounded with common resources, which you plan to be farming anyway. So farming here, for example, you will be here when the ironwood nodes spawn. You will have first access to the nodes before the bots do. So you will end up getting more ironwood than you would have if you were running a route behind one. And the benefit is, you are here for greenwood, which you're farming anyhow, earning coin consistently. So you're now in a nothing to lose and everything to gain position, which takes away from the annoyed feeling that people get while competing with bots. Another cool feature I just wanted to point out about this site is that they recently added the ability to make notes on the map. So when you're making a route or marking chests, now you can make little notes, like this chest is hidden on a ledge, or this chest is above a structure. Stuff like that will help a great deal when you're next running the route. So now that we have the tools, what do you farm? This is always a question, and honestly, no YouTube video can really tell you. Every server is very different, so prices will be wildly different. I can make a video right now saying farm X because it's high on my server at the moment, but in reality, it might only be 0.12 on yours. Who knows? So here's what you do. First, stop thinking about orichalcum, star metal, and wire fiber, and ironwood, and weirdwood, and all of those things. Those are all heavily farmed and contested. Yes, they hold a ton of value, and if you see them, tap them, which is why I told you what to do earlier in the video, because they will make you coin. But do not focus on farming those as your income source. The key to making coin fast and more consistently is finding what materials on your server are uncontested, easy to farm, and things that you can farm very quickly with many nodes, and fill the gap that currently isn't being filled on your server. This will of course shift day to day, and they won't sell for a whole lot per. What makes this better is you can sell quantity over quality and you won't have to compete, meaning the income will come at a more reliable flow. And the other reason this method works very well is because of your tool attunement. Let me demonstrate. The first thing I would like to show you is my cactus flesh farm. Now, the way this makes gold is 2 different ways, and potentially 3 if you are set up as a chef with the trophies and the armor set. So first, it's important for this farm for you to have a tool with an attunement. This will double your coin per hour on this farm. So what we'll do is head out to the Cradle's Rest, and once here, start hitting the cactus. It's really that simple. The reason I do it here is obvious, because it's endless and you can gather thousands of it per hour. You will also very quickly see why my attunement is so important here. Almost every cactus I hit is giving me a mote or 2. I will say, it isn't exciting. But really, what farm is? It is a very safe, great, relaxing farm for when you're watching a movie or something like that. So, at the end of about an hour, I ended up with 3,431 cactus flesh. Which, to be honest, you could likely get more. I was having an issue where half of the time I was clicking bushes. Don't know what was going on here today. Anyway. And also I got 2,792 air motes. So on my server right now, that's 6,340 coin for the cactus and 3,000 for the motes. Not bad. But do you see why investing in the tool with an attunement is really a great investment? It changes your coin per hour potentially in a big way. Just remember, your time is valuable, so try to farm as many things as possible, no matter what you are doing. Don't waste time. And separate your farm time from your play time. Make sure you take some time in the game to just have fun and enjoy the game as well. Always farming will lead to burnout and make you hate the game, so don't overdo it. Remember, this is a game, and to be honest, there really is no rush. So as long as you are consistently making gold to buy things you want to progress, you're doing fine. Don't sweat maxing your gold cap, because trust me, you will run out of things to spend it on, and eventually it becomes wasting it. Well guys, I do hope this helps a little. I have had so many people asking me how I make coin, and I try to share as much as I can, but really there's no trick. It's simply checking the market and making the logical choice to farm what's selling high, and to utilizing the tools necessary to make it more profitable. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.